I got a situation that I want to talk about.
Ooh-wee.
Your girl, Sexyy Red, is in the news.
Why that's my girl?
Because that's a part of y'all movement.
I don't
part
know
of
what the movement
the
is.
ski eat movement.
Let me make that clear.
I think you can relate.
Hey,
To what?
Sexy Red.
Okay. I don't know how. Her music is cool, though.
well,
But, you know,
Look, there you go.
hey,
I don't agree with all of the things that comes from it. It's
Okay.
nice to turn up to,
I
though.
call it the ski eat movement.
The ski movement.
The ski eat. Hey, that's the call. That's what they be saying.
Okay.
But
I like when you coin the term porn rap.
it is
like
porn rap. It is. But we got some audio, some video of a recent incident involving Sexyy Red where she encouraged her fans to go beat somebody up.
What?
We got video if you're watching live. Let's listen.
Red is in legal trouble today. A new lawsuit claims she asked her fans on social media to beat up her child's grandmother, 51-year-old Nicole Barnes. Our partners at the Post-Dispatch say the 26-year-old rapper also shared Barnes' address and a photo of her home in a Facebook post. Barnes says she and her family had to move out of her Hazelwood home and now live in constant fear. She's seeking $5 million.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Beat up her child's grandmother.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she trying to get people to beat up grandma.
Yeah, grandma.
And this is
she
what
said
people-
everybody can get these hands. You know what I'm saying?
This is grandma, though. Like, you trying to, and then put her house up.
I mean, if grandma,
wow.
like, do you feel like okay, I'm not for what she did.
Oh,
but
wow.
Just
Here
because
we
I
go.
feel like
That
being
disclaimer.
messy. Just because I feel like being messy, do you feel like people should respect all elders?
All I'll say is this: some elders should be respected, and then some elders, they don't act like elders. I call them non-elders. You know, yeah, because some they not acting like
Right.
an elder. So, but what I'm saying in this case, when you have the magnitude of the energy that Sexyy Red has,
Right.
as an entertainer,
You don't do that. Like
you
can't-
don't direct people to
Yeah.
somebody's house, especially somebody that is her child's grandmother.
She could be
what
40-some years
See,
old.
that's
bro.
what I was gonna say. I'm
she
not gonna
might
lie.
not be the
Some elderly
grandma,
woman that we thinking
you know,
of, like,
I'm not
80,
saying
70s.
that, but it's still
She
grandma.
probably be talking smack. She
Okay,
probably be
but it's
cussing her
grandma
out.
though. I mean,
Grandma's different these
listen
days.
to the
bro.
song "Sexy
Grandma
Red"
in
made.
the club listening to Sexy Red
Hold
right
on,
now.
one Sexy Red just on a live audio where her and her baby daddy was fighting, and he said he wrote her songs, and she said, "So what? You still not getting a penny?" Like, so what I'm saying is, hey, she's not giving off that she's the sensible one.
Probably not.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I
But
would.
honestly,
she's not giving up.
honestly,
She's not giving reasonable
The
to me.
entire both sides of the family could be messed up and
Right.
crazy. Like, if she's not sensible, who's to say grandma is sensible? Because you see nowadays, especially with these love and hip hop type situations, like grandma and the daughter and the sisters and cousins, they all want to fight each other because they all around the same
But that's
age.
that ratchet culture, though.
Exactly.
Well,
she shouldn't have
I'll say
had
this.
her fans go
but
to
if,
grandma's house.
then she should have seen about it. I mean, if that's the case, it could have got deadly. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you aiming your energy at somebody, and it could have got deadly. What if she would have died? What if? If you got a problem with somebody, why don't you go? Why don't you?
Premeditated
And then
murder.
it seemed like
she wouldn't care
Hold
about
on,
that.
she putting a battery in people's back.
To go out and do
To
damage.
go out and do something that can not only endanger them and send them to prison,
Right.
but it can also take a life.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm not,
But I mean, that's the community. I don't want to say the community that she was in. Like, that's just what they do on a day to day. Forget being on a live telling people to go to people's houses. Like, they'll pull up on grandma in the house
Hold
and
on.
just shoot up the house.
And I was just
wrong.
I was just going to talk about this
Yeah.
because I'm seeing a lot of videos, and I had to break up one of these things where girls are meeting in the streets, girl groups, and fighting
You
in the
broke
middle
up
of the
a
street.
fight? A girl fight?
I broke up two of them, but one got on video, and somebody was recording the fight, and I came and I broke it up, and they put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, it was recent?
No, this was like
Oh, okay.
3 years ago. Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Well, if,
you see a lot of that taking place.
Had a Jonathan Majors moment.
Not for real though, but if you see Sexy Red fighting with grandma in the street, that's definitely going viral. All right, I don't even know if people gonna stop that. You know, I think more people gonna put out the phone because they trying to get the footage.
Yeah.
All right, but Sexy Red definitely is a menace for doing that. However, I do see her trying to offer opportunity to some rappers out here like Chicken P. You know, being in the studio, Plaqueboy out here playing the beats, and Chicken P not messing with the beats, man. You know, so
That's true.
Yeah, but it just seems to me that it's just this new generation or this culture or whatever that people are saying is thriving is actually killing a lot of different faculties of what we celebrate about what we got going on, whether it's grammar or the music.
Well, she's going up to these high schools and these elementary schools, trying to get these kids to follow her, and people are having her come to these.
I don't understand a school that does,
schools
like,
where these young kids
that.
at, and then she's doing stuff like this.
Yeah, like would Lil Kim
To me,
ever
she
be
sounds
in the
like an
schools?
industry plant to me.
Man,
Cause Lotto be in the schools too, and I'm like, Lotto not as bad as Sexy Red, but like still, she got a lot of vulgar music.
But
Lotto just
Sexy
goes to the schools that she went to.
Only the schools that she went to.
I mean, I feel like it. Yeah, she doesn't just pop up at random schools like Sexy Red does.
Hey, schools in general is
Well,
kids.
yeah, I've seen Sexy Red just pop up at schools. That's why I say, like, it seems like she's just being pushed on the culture because she couldn't even sell out a concert here.
Right.
She's not selling out concerts.
She's not
She
selling
had
out
to-
big arenas, no. She
No,
could
but
sell
what
out
I'm
the
saying is
rave.
she had a tour that was supposed to come this way,
Right.
and they canceled a lot
She
of her
wasn't
tour
ready
dates
for
here.
that. She wasn't ready for that
Her-
big stage. She needed to stay at smaller stages.
But
for right
nobody
now.
was buying the tickets.
Right.
Well, we got to remember who actually owns her record label that she's signed by. I mean, a lot of people have been asking why Chicken P and Sexy Red are so close. It's because they're label mates. All right, they're label mates. And when you talk about Sexy Red even being pushed on the culture, the person who even owns 10K Projects, which is the label she's underneath, is Elliot Grange. And his father actually pretty much owns the entire music industry.
Right.
So Sexy Red could be looked at as an industry plant, but ultimately
And Ice Spice.
and Ice Spice, but and she's on 10K Projects as well. So they
Ice
got,
Spices?
yeah, they got the marketing connections to put them out there however they like.
Why
to the
Chicken P
masses.
ain't got no I want him to have some more songs out there.
He did he told us when he was here when we interviewed him. He said he did like some kind of independent deal. It wasn't the deal that Sexy
They
Red
got.
and Ice Spice
Right.
got. Yeah, where you got to sell your
Got
soul
it.
and twerk on stage. I couldn't see Chicken P twerking on stage. I wouldn't
Got
want to
it.
see that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
I ain't playing with Chicken, man.
Compromise, bro.
Shout out to Chicken. We're rocking and rolling.
Nope.
That's how we
Somebody
doing.
clip that, make it viral.
Oh, wow. Hey, all I'm saying is that this is the one, this is the person
That's what you
that
get.
if she's sending people off, like I say, like you can have a certain level of fame where when you say stuff, people will just act on it. And she's at the level where she may have a clan of ratchetness that she can use to weaponize against her enemies. So that's
That'd
what
be
I'm saying.
crazy. That'd be crazy. She's
The Ratchet Clan.
Yeah, the Ratchet Clan. She's a cult leader. Could y'all imagine that?
Jesus. You a part of it? Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, I think y'all for that pop culture report, Benjamin
It's amazing.
and Carrie Noni Juice.
I was giving it juice to y'all.
All right, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're going to open up the lines. I got a question for Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.